This is Susie, and many readers and watchers of my videos ask, gosh, my dog's hurt. It hurt its leg. Is it broken? Well, most times it isn't. Dogs, if your dog's putting any weight on it at all, it's not broken. Most likely. If it's really severely limping on it, it may have pulled a muscle, may have strained a joint, may have strained or pulled or tore a ligament. But generally, dogs don't break bones. But if a dog doesn't put any weight down, and if the leg is actually wobbling like that, that's a pretty good sign that it could be broken. So this little girl, she jumped down from something, and the owners don't even know how she did it. But she definitely has all the signs of a broken leg. I'll show you what the leg should look like. If you wiggle a leg, you can see how the whole leg moves. But that one, see how it wobbles at the very end, back and forth. That one, see how it stays firm. So I don't want to torture any more than that. But we'll just show you that Susie made a little poopy. She doesn't want to put any weight down on that leg at all. And it definitely is just wobbling. You poor girl. So you can see how it just, she just can't figure out what to do with it. She tries to put it down and it's really wobbling like that. I know, she wants me to hold her. So we have her on the x-ray table, and we're going to take an x-ray of this leg, and we have her sedated, and you can see she's got a little muzzle on, because sometimes they bite when we stretch out their leg. What we try to do as little stretching as we can, and we're going to take a picture of her leg and see how it looks. So let's go over here and take a look and see what we see. Well, on the x-ray, this is the femur bone, and so what I thought was broken was not broken. It's actually the tibia and the fibula, which is right here. And so that may respond to a pin, or even sometimes a cast works if it's not very displaced, and it's not. So I'll show you on the other x-ray what that looks like. This is Darla, the St. Bernard Rescue. And Darla was in a shelter with a broken leg. And the leg was this one, and it was broken right in the main bone, the femur. The femur is the bone, the major bone of the leg, of the upper leg. Then you have your tibia and your metatarsals. But it was broken right through the middle, and they were trying to find a veterinarian that would help them and do a surgery or repair or help Darla out. So I said I would, because most veterinarians, we really try to help when we can. We can't do it all the time because it does cost money for veterinarians to repair things, and the profit margin in most veterinary hospitals isn't very high. But we help when we can, and Darla is such a sweet dog, as you can see, that we wanted to help her out. Well, you can see right now that Darla is walking just fine. Come on, Darla, come on. So what did I do to repair it? Well, when I did the surgery, I made a cut, and I went on the bone. I found out it was very fused. It was already healing, believe it or not. Just like a cat's fractures often heal. So I felt the bone. I felt that to break down the healing that would already has occurred would be more harmful to Darla than just letting it go. So let's see the x-ray and let's check it out. So this is the femur, and the femur, you can see this big bunch of stuff in here. This is the healing callus, we call it. Here's one bone going down, and here's another bone coming up. Now this bone will never be perfect, but that just goes to show you how amazing the body is, that it can heal a fracture that really hasn't been repaired. This is healing on its own. It doesn't happen very often that we let a large dog fracture heal like that, but I just wanted to let you all know that it can happen. The most famous thing that the animals that usually heal like this are cats. You can have a fractured bone in a cat, and if it, like we always say in veterinary medicine, if the bones are in the same room, they'll heal just like this. But a large dog like Darla, that's a little different, isn't it? But anyway, I just thought you'd like seeing that. That's a short little clip of how amazing our bodies are. 24/7 our bodies are trying to heal. Sometimes we get in the way. So stay healthy and you'll keep healing.
Well, I hope that made sense to you when you watched how Susie's leg wobbled. Many readers and watchers of my videos think that their dog broke its leg when it limps. Then they ask me over, email me or ask me on the YouTube videos, what could it be? Well, it's almost impossible for me to know without seeing and feeling. But if you've checked the paws real carefully and there's no broken nails, bite wounds, or splinters or pieces of glass or rocks or something between the toes, then you go up the leg and there's no real bad swellings, and the joints flex and extend where they're not painful. If you find a real bad swelling, it could be a bruise or it could be a break. Sometimes you can give a dog an aspirin. If it's putting weight on a leg, it's probably not broken. Sometimes you can give them aspirin for a couple of days, and then if it doesn't get better, you can take it to the vet to see if it's a ligament problem or arthritis. But those are things to think about if your dog has a broken leg, and that's why I wanted to show you these to let you see what a real broken leg was like. So Susie needed to have her leg repaired with pins and wires because I was going to put a cast, but I felt like it would cause more problems because it might slip. It's such a short dog. So she's on the way to being healed. Darla came in as a shelter dog, and I try to help when I can. I probably fix a dozen dogs a year for various things that come from shelters. And when I felt her leg, it felt pretty stable. But I went into surgery and looked at it, and it was really, as she had been in the shelter for a while, it had started to fuse. I felt like I should just leave it alone and let nature finish healing what it had started. Usually cats heal like this, and dogs aren't the ones that heal so readily, especially a large breed dog. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Thought I'd show you that the bone had a big old healing callus around the two broken pieces. I called it two bones, but really it is two pieces of one bone. But anyway, glad you could watch. I hope you understood what I was trying to get across. And check out Dog Dish Diet. Check out the testimonial page. More people keep writing me that their dogs get better when they feed them less commercial ingredients, especially those with medical problems like itchy skin, itchy ears, vomiting, diarrhea, even bladder stones and urethral stones. They get better because dogs are meant, and cats are meant to eat a higher protein, higher fat, moister diet. In my new ebook, Feed Your Pet to Avoid the Vet, I talk about home cooking for dogs. I mention home cooking for cats, and also I talk about better things to feed your dogs and cats as far as human food. Well, you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video.